Catherine said it was mean. She called you out in a bad way. Can somebody just DM it to me? DM it to me because I'll also call her out in a bad way. Just
you
kidding,
know what the
Tamra.
thing though about like
But I'm not kidding about DMing it to me, please.
No, they yeah, but they are very good at shit stirring for sure. 100%.
Yes. Teresa Sousa, thank you so much for the super sticker. If it really is in a bad way, here's my thing with Teddi and Tamra. I talked to Teddi yesterday. Jason's like, who are you talking to? He said, I was talking to Teddi. He said, no, you're not. And I
would
showed
love
him.
for you to interview Teddi.
I've tried at this point. I don't even care. I tried to interview her because she called me out for hypocrisy when Lisa Vanderpump went on Watch What Happens Live. And then she said, you've said Lisa didn't actually have a relationship with her brother, which we worked for her. And we know that that's not true. So I thought that that was really
You actually met her brother. Yeah.
Yeah, we met her brother. And then you also said that when it came down to it, like Lisa probably paid for this whole, affair to happen, which you said was a joke. Okay. But then you're also saying it's a joke. It's a joke. But then please don't put it out there, because if people now start talking about this and picking up on my top 10 podcast and one of these sound bites, which you guys post sound bites on your Instagram to promote your podcast, which is like, hello, sorry, Tamra and Teddi, that sounds ridiculous as hell. My point is you're calling that out and you're like, okay, I want to say this, but then you get mad if people say things to you. And then Teddi said to me, well, now all of these crazy people with dog avatars are going to start coming after me and sending me threats and all this other stuff, which I absolutely do not condone. But girl, if you know, and you've said this before, that the dog avatars are going to attack you on social media, then you would think that you would just reel that shit in and not say anything on social media. I'm not saying that it's okay that they attack you, but get a clue. Like, you're a very smart woman. You built a whole business on accountability. Take a page from your book. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Super sticker. Hey.
Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you. So glad you're calling out Teddi, Adam. I'm not. First of all, I just want to say this really quick. The judge is back. I literally, I am promoting the hell out of Tamra joining Two Teas in a Pod. If she's talking on her podcast about us in a negative light, that's unfortunate. And that's unfortunate.
You mean joining Housewives again?
What?
You mean joining Housewives again?
What did I say?
Two Teas in a Pod. She's already joined.
I mean, who cares? I'm so excited because I think that she can join. I think her joining the show will save the franchise. And I really like Tamra on the show. But I'm also not going to roll over and not say what I want to say. I'm one of literally 5 out of probably 500 content creators who come on here on YouTube, podcast, or any other platform and don't trash people, especially when I see shit that I don't necessarily like. I keep my mouth shut and I play devil's advocate to try to understand where the person is coming from. And if Teresa came on my channel and she called you a shit stirrer, that is Teresa's opinion. And it was on my platform. So just like when you post your sound bites to make sure that you get the clicks, girl, we are making sure we get the clicks over here too. The likes, the clicks, and the subscribes with the notification bell. And we're going to clock back in the rest of the week to make sure that we get more of them, whether it's on account of you or not. So sorry, Tamra, but we cannot wait for the Real Housewives of Orange County trailer to come out. That's all.
I know. Why that we are so behind on that. I want to know what is behind that and why we haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Tamra will, I hope the way that I hoped for Heather Dubrow to be saving the new season or season 16 of Orange County. I hope Tamra has the ability to do that. And I really cannot wait to see Tamra back on the show. Now, do I ever want to see Teddi back on a Housewives show? No, but I think that Teddi does great at pot stirring. Teddi is the equivalent of a Lisa Rinna on a podcast because she gets to be what we call a keyboard warrior. A keyboard warrior is someone who hides behind a keyboard or a mic, and you hide behind a screen and you get to say whatever you want because you're in safe zone. However, when you put that person on the spot with a bunch of people around and call Andy and a camera and you have production A and B out here, you don't hear the same shit. It's not the same delivery. It's not the same energy. You go from Erica Jane behind the keyboard to all of a sudden what? I didn't say that. What do you mean? Please don't yell at me at BravoCon. And that's why we don't need that energy. So even Tamra advocating for her on Two Teas in a Pod to join the Real Housewives of Orange County for what? You want poor Gina, who's never eaten anybody
and
alive,
giggles. I mean, listen. Yeah, that actually I would love to see. I'd actually love to see that.
Gloria, please send it to me. I will go look at it. But let's just play this clip from Two Teas in a Pod because we're all about promotion around here. So thank you, the 650 in the room. Smash that like button and also go listen to Two Teas in a Pod. Here's the clip.
I was just not in the mood.
Not in the mood.
I usually ignore, but now
you don't ignore.
So I thought, not today, forehead. Not today, ding dong. Not today, jailbird. I'm not having it. So let me break it down for you, Teresa. I know it's hard for you to understand. I'm going to try to dumb it down for you as much as I can. But we are strictly a housewife podcast. We work for iHeart. They do not work for us.
She's reading from a script.
This is a job. iHeart booked Caroline.
Okay. So my thing is, what? You're getting mad at people for calling not today, ding dong, not today, forehead, not today, jailbird. Okay, let me dumb it down for you. And then you're getting mad if she claps back at you? Girl, are you like, what?
I mean, it's hypocrisy at its finest for sure. And this, now this specific incident is exactly why Tamra dropping her in the Real Housewives of Orange County and bringing her back, the judges back, is exactly why this season will be so wild.
Exactly.
This is it.
You know what's going to happen? I can call it right now, guys. We're getting Andy's Legends Ball in Vegas for BravoCon. We're getting a partial moment of Squash That Beef, and it is going to be Tamra Judge and Teresa Giudice. The only difference is Teresa Giudice is going to sit there pretty, probably in Balenciaga, and she's going to be very composed in her namaste, and she's going to be dealing with the bitches, and she's going to be like this. There's no table here. I don't have time. Whereas Tamra, what I noticed at BravoCon this past year, Tamra has a really good time. And she was soaking up all of the energy. All of the fans were so excited to see her back. They were celebrating her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you remember her walking through people?
Yes. You know, like, so at BravoCon, I don't know how it is every year because I know every year is different right now. It's still a new thing. But there is like areas of the curtains where the talent would come out from, behind the scenes. And they would come out and there'd be like loud cheers and there'd be not so loud cheers for like other people, But there was a couple times you're like, God, who is that? It must be Lisa Rinna or Kathy Hilton or Andy Cohen. But this time it was Tamra. And when Tamra came out, I mean, people were cheering her on. They were like, Tamra, Tamra. Like, it was a huge thing. People love her. People want her back. I think she will do really well on the show. But where was I going with this?
I mean, no, I think the same point that I was going, which is she really delivers a lot. But what I noticed was when she was on or at Andy's Legends Ball, I don't know if it was because like she pointed out. So if we're just all pointing everything out, I think that we should just point it out at this point. Let's just all put it all out on the table. I think
okay. Put it on the table. Put it on the table.
I feel like because she mentioned on Watch What Happens Live or on one of the panels that Jen Shah showed up to her hotel room very intoxicated and saying she wasn't going to jail. Well, that didn't work out for Jen Shah. She's no longer intoxicated and she's sitting in jail, right? Okay. So for Tamra, she put that out there. But then also on Watch What Happens Live, if you read the tweets and you read how all of the fans reacted, they felt like she had one eye like half cocked open and one eye half cocked closed because they felt like maybe she was a little bit tipsy. Now, if you would have been watching from our point of view, you would have seen that all of the Bravo talent, they're ushered around like crazy. From point A to point B, they have no time in between, and they get fed drinks the entire time. So how she even made it to the Legends Ball, I have no idea. I have nothing but respect for Tamra. But then I also feel like that is my point, is Tamra needs probably a little bit of liquid courage to go up against Teresa, because Teresa is a monster in the best way of, this might be awkward for me. I'm still going to eat you alive, and I'm going to put a smile on my face when I do it.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bitches.
Namaste.